Hello, I'm Marguerite and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through step by step how you should be applying your skincare products. So I'm going to start with the AM. First, I always start with your cleanser. I know a lot of people tend to skip cleanser in the morning, and if you really don't want to use your soap or your cleanser, it's still a good idea to splash your face with water at least like 8 times just to wake up those pores and get some dirt out of the pores. But you still, a lot of people sweat. Your skin still goes through different cycles while you sleep, and a lot of us don't wash our pillowcases all that much. So this is like every night, sweat, and you know, if you didn't get makeup off, say you didn't get the makeup all the way off, that's all in your pillowcase, so you're just rubbing your face around your pillowcase. So when you wake up, you can have dirty pores. So it's good to wash your face in the morning, at least cleanse with a mild cleanser. I use a different one in the morning than I do at night. I usually use a more intense one at night just to get more of my makeup off, whereas the morning I just want to soothe and hydrate. So I still wet my face with warm water and then gently, and then I use a very mild cleanser just to clean up my pores, and I just find that it helps prep my pores for falling products, so my skin will absorb the falling products better, and I just find my makeup goes on better when I wash my face in the morning. So after cleanser, then you can go in with your toner if you do it. That's optional in the AM, but if you have a toner, then this is when you would use it during step 2. Step 3 will be your serum, so that's when you apply your serum, and keep in mind you want to apply all these products pretty quickly. You don't want to wait and let your skin dry in between all these steps, because then you'll experience water loss and it will actually dehydrate your skin. So I try to do all this within a minute. I wash my face, then I just gently pat it, but I leave it damp. I skip my toner in the morning, then I apply my serum. I always use vitamin C in the morning. Vitamin C is a great booster for your SPF, and it's great antioxidant and sun protection for the AM times. And then number 4, I go in with my moisturizers to just lock everything in, prevent dehydration, you know, oil-free if you have very oily skin. If you have acne-prone skin, oil-free moisturizer. Still good to moisturize, otherwise your skin can overcompensate, but with the lack of moisture, and it ends up producing more oil. So moisturizing is still good, it's just about finding the right one for your skin type. And then number 5, SPF, that should be your last step. And then if you have an acne or a scar treatment, a scar gel, some type of acne treatment, then that would be your 6th step. How you would apply that: take a Q-tip and then just gently go over each pimple and wipe off just the top of that pimple, and then go in with your acne gel just on top of that pimple. And then you can go over again with a little sunscreen if you want to protect that area or prevent pigmentation or scarring. Now for tools or beauty tools, you know, if you use, like I have it right here, the jade roller, it's personal preference when you want to use it. Some people like to use this first thing when they wake up to get everything going before they wash your face. This is one of the last steps for me. I like to apply my serum and my moisturizer and then go in with this, and then I finish off with SPF. I feel like it doesn't tug my skin as much. I just like to think maybe it pushes that product in a little further. So up to you. And if you use a Clarisonic, you would use that in the first step with your cleanser. So I just have 4 steps in my AM. I cleanse, I apply my serum, I apply my moisturizer, and then my SPF. Now I know I didn't mention eye cream, so that would be with your serum in step 3. When you apply your serum, then apply your eye cream with your ring finger. Now for PM, I'm going to walk through more steps. I personally have more steps in the PM because I wear makeup during the day. So for PM, number 1, your first step should always be remove your makeup. So whether it's a makeup remover wipe, which I really don't recommend, but if you are using a makeup remover wipe, just make sure you're following up with an actual cleanser and not just letting the makeup remover wipe be your cleanser. You need to actually use water to rinse out those pores and the dirt that is in your pores, and then your serum. Okay, so anyways, remove makeup. I always use an oil cleanser, so that's my first step, my oil cleanser. I apply it on my dry skin, I massage it, and then I create a lather by activating it with water, and it creates a lather a little bit, and then it really breaks up that makeup. Then I go in with my washcloth, my warm washcloth, I wipe my face, and that gets all the makeup off. So after step 1, once your makeup is removed, whether it's with micellar water and a cotton pad, an oil cleanser, makeup remover wipe, then go on to step number 2, which is actually wash your face. And that is actually using water. Again, it's very important to actually cleanse your face with water because that will get everything out of your actual pores, whereas a makeup remover wipe is just smearing it around. It's not actually getting it off your face or out of your pores. pores. Number 3, you would tone, if you tone. Whatever your toner is, I then go in with the micellar water just to ensure that I remove all makeup. For me, the most important thing about my PM is making sure all my makeup's off. And when I look in the mirror, you know, even after oil cleansing and then using a regular cleanser, sometimes I still see like makeup trapped in my pores, especially around my nose and then this area. So that's when I go in with my micellar water in a cotton round and then just gently in circular motions. And if it's a lot of makeup, then I'll repeat my cleanser even. But usually I don't have to. Usually the micellar water will totally remove all the makeup. So step number 3, tone, or use your micellar water as a toner or whatever you use. And then number 4, now your skin is prepared for the serum. So I use a retinol in the PM. And then number 5, moisturize. It's still very important to moisturize no matter what your skin type is, because it really helps balance out your skin. It prevents from dehydration. All skin types can experience dehydration. So definitely apply moisturizer. Some people need like very, very lightweight, oil-free, and that's still good. That's gonna lock in your serum so that it's doing its job all night and it's not being like rubbed away or evaporated throughout the night or rubbed away on your pillowcase. So after you moisturize, which is the 5th step, then number 6, I finish off with an oil. You know, maybe you have a sleeping mask or whatever is the last step. For me, it's an oil. It's the thickest molecule, and that's another good guideline. You want to apply products the thinnest to the thickest. And I know it gets tricky. Maybe you have several different serums, so you want your water-based serums first, like hyaluronic acid, peptides, vitamin C, and then go in with your retinol or your thicker serums, your growth factors, and then your moisturizer, because moisturizer, that lotion's thick, and then top off with an oil. I use a universal oil, squalene. It's good for all skin types. And then I also have rosehip seed oil. I just alternate depending on my skin needs. Lately, it's been rosehip seed oil now that we're getting into the dry months where I live. A very dry climate, and then my skin is just so dry wearing a mask. So I find that rosehip seed oil is very nourishing. An oil being the thickest molecule, it's gonna lock in every product you just put on your face. So it's gonna prevent your serums and your moisturizers from wearing away on your pillowcase. So that's just a good trick. If you feel like you apply all the lotion in the world and your skin's just so dry, try an oil, and you'll find that that's just an added step to just really help moisturize your skin and lock everything in so that your skin's getting those benefits. So then step number 7 would be your acne treatment or your scar treatment or your hyperpigmentation cream. Again, it's good to take a Q-tip. You know, if you have a large area, then gently wipe away everything you just did and then apply your treatment. And that's good to be the last step because you don't want following products to interfere or dilute it. So I think that is a good last step, wiping everything off and then applying your acne treatment to each pimple and then leaving it at that. So again, if you have the jade roller or any beauty tool, I would use this at step 5 after my moisturizer. After I apply my serum and moisturizer, then I like to go in and I feel like it just massages my products in more. Some people like to do this after the oil because then they find it just really glides smoothly. I personally don't recommend doing this after cleansing because then your skin will dry and you'll experience water loss, which can make your skin dehydrated. You want to try to act as quickly as you can in the PM, getting those products on after you wash your face. You really have that 1-minute window before you experience water loss. Now, I know there's some exemptions and stuff with retinols. It can get tricky because some doctors recommend, ooh, wait 30 minutes because you don't want to dilute the retinol, but my skin being so sensitive, I apply moisturizer immediately after my retinol, and that prevents irritation for me. It's just a good trick if that retinol stings or is really drying you out. I personally benefit by applying that moisturizer. So, and you know, if you use the Clarisonic or the Foreo or any skincare cleansing brush, that would be step 1 when you're cleansing your face. Sorry, I didn't mention eye cream again. That would be with your serum. And step number 4, you apply your serum and then your eye cream at the same time. Follow up with your moisturizer and then follow up with an oil or a sleeping mask, whatever your thickest product, your thickest cream is. That's when you apply that. So I hope this helped you out. If you guys are confused, leave questions below, or you know, maybe you were wondering how the heck should you even be applying your products, but it's pretty easy. Remove your makeup, wash your face, apply your toner, apply your serum, apply your moisturizer. There's always extra steps you can add to it, like the oil and then the spot treatment and then the beauty tools. I know there's a lot to it. So let me know if you have any questions on specific tools, specific serums, spot treatments, or any of that. I'm happy to answer those questions. And for now, I hope you found this video helpful. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.